To get started, go to your local hardware store to purchase the necessary materials. Here's a list of the required materials. 4 half-inch washers and 4 half-inch hex nuts, 4 half by 6-inch hex bolts, 2 3/8 by 4.5-inch eye screws, 4 5/8 by 6-inch hex bolts, 4 5/8-inch washers and 4 5/8-inch hex nuts, a protractor or any tool to measure angles, 1/4-inch drill bit, 1/2-inch drill bit, and 1 5/8-inch drill bit, 1 L-square, 1 power drill, 1 tape measurer, 8 number 12 by 4-inch screws, 7 8-foot-long 2x4 planks of wood. In order to gain access to the woodworking section of the Craft Center, you must first obtain safety certification. This can be done by taking a simple class, which will go over each piece of equipment and how it is properly used. Once this class is completed, you must purchase a $2 day pass to work on the equipment. Begin with one of the original planks. Make a line 2 feet from the end of the plank and cut on the line. Repeat this step with the second original plank. Using one of the 2 longer pieces that were just cut, mark a 55-degree angle at each end parallel to each other and cut on the angled lines to create one of the arms. Repeat this process with the other plank. Using another original plank, mark a line 19 inches from the end. Now position one of the arms with the tip at the marked line as seen on the screen. Then trace each of the edges onto the main board and arm. Repeat this step on the other side of the plank, as well as on both sides of another original plank. Draw lines from corner to corner of the diamond in order to find its center. This is where you will drill the holes. Repeat this on both arms and on each side of the 2 main boards. Using the 5/8-inch drill bit, drill a hole into the center of each diamond drawn. There should be a total of 6 holes drilled at this point. Take one of the arms and mark a point 2 inches down and 3/4 of an inch from the side. Drill a 1/4 inch hole at this point. Repeat this step on the other arm. Using one of the 2-foot planks cut from the beginning, measure out 2 8-inch sections. Make a cut on each line. Using another original plank, mark a line 3.5 feet from the end. Repeat this step with another original plank. The 2 extra 4.5-foot planks will be used for the legs. Taking one of the 8-inch blocks, mark out a point 2 inches from the end and 1 3/4 of an inch from the side. Repeat this step on the other 8-inch block. Now using the 5/8 of an inch drill bit, drill a hole in both of the 8-inch blocks as marked. Mark holes at the same points on opposite sides of the 8-inch blocks, but drill them using a 1/2-inch drill bit. Measure out a 27-degree angle on the end of one of the 3.5-foot boards, then angle the saw to match this. Cut the plank vertically so the angle is possible. Repeat this process on the 3 remaining 3.5-foot boards. Measure 13 inches from each hole on the 8-foot main board and mark these midway between the width of the board. Repeat this process on the second 8-foot main board. Using the 5/8-inch drill bit, drill a hole on each of the 4 markings you have just made. After aligning the 8-inch block and its holes with the 8-foot main board and placing it exactly perpendicular, trace out a hole from the 8-inch block onto the support. Repeat this process on the 3 other supports. Using a 1/2-inch drill bit, drill a hole at each of the 4 traced holes you have just drawn. Measure 19.5 inches from the hole of the arm and mark a hole midway between the board. Repeat this process on the second arm. Mark a point on the support 5¼ inches from the square end and 1¾ of an inch from the side.
Use the 1/2-inch drill bit to drill holes in the marked spots.
Place the legs on the bottom of the main board. Using the hand drill, drill 4 pilot holes. Align the 2 legs perpendicular to the main boards. Screw these in using the pilot holes made previously. Screw the eye screws into the arms at the 1/4 inch pilot holes drilled earlier. Repeat this for the second arm and its pilot hole. Align the 8-inch block with its respective hole on the main board, then hammer in a 5/8 inch bolt, placing a washer at the end. Repeat this for the other 8-inch block. Now, align the arm with its respective hole on the end of the main board, then hammer in a 5/8 inch bolt, placing a washer at the end. Repeat this step for the second arm on the other side. Align the 2 supports with the top hole of the 8-inch block, then place the 1/2-inch bolt through the 2 supports and the 8-inch block and attach a washer. Repeat this process for the other 2 supports on the other side. Using the screwed-in eye screw, attach the ends of your hammock to them using carabiners. Now your hammock is ready for use. Simply hop in your hammock and enjoy the relaxing fun in your new portable hammock stand.